running? Oh, well, you better go catch it. This call, the condenser's not turning on is what it's saying. Guy's a contract customer, so grab some tools and get to it. Ooh, we got an old Linux. Don't hear the compressor. Fan motor's running, but the compressor is not running. So we've got the tall tail sign of a bad capacitor. Capacitor bulged out. See how the capacitor bulged out? You guys might already know this, but this is for those that don't. The reason that capacitor bulged out like that is because it's discharged. And when they discharge, they're no good. It's going to be an easy one. We're going to get this capacitor changed out, turn it back on and test it out, and as long as everything else tests out okay, then we will be on to the next one. Got a fan side. This is our common. This cap's going in the middle. And our horn. It's not tight enough for my liking. A little squeeze does the trick. Now it's tight, nice and tight. Typically with something like this, I wouldn't talk to the homeowner until I put the new cap in and try it out, because who knows, I mean, the compressor could be shot. There's a bunch of different scenarios, because I see this capacitor here I just took out, 2018, same cap, and these are pretty good caps. Let's see what happens. Well, I heard the compressor fire up, and the old Linux sounds pretty good. balanced out. Not even worth testing when you see that. Get some gauges on it, make sure the charge is good. Because 80% of the time, something else is wrong. You got caps going out like that. And 0.7 on our fan. Now that data plate and that sticker is wore off. The unit's older, old R22 Lennox. But off my experience, I think 10 amps is okay for this unit here. All right, checks out okay. We'll be seeing this gentleman in June for his maintenance. So I'm not going to do too much today. He gets some maintenance done every 6 months. Just check the charge, check the amp draw, and I'll take a temperature split, right payment, hit the road, Jack. This next one's an estimate. People just bought the house about 2 months ago, so they don't know how old the equipment is or whatever, but it's not working, so I'm gonna go give them an estimate. Sell them a new unit. So I'm here. I went and talked to the customers. They're pretty cool people, and I parked back here because I didn't want to get stuck, but the customer said I can pull up closer, which I'd like to, and if I get stuck, he'll pull me out in his tractor. That's how you do it. Before you get underneath the house, you send the dog. Just in case. You see anything, buddy? You see anything, buddy? You get them now. You get them so they don't get me. See anything, buddy? I gotta go underneath there, check the ductwork, make sure it's not ripped up, and if it is, quote him for a replacement. That's what we got. Bryant package unit, not cooling. And a pretty dog wanting to play fetch. Before I put this thing back in, disconnect, I'm gonna hook the gauges up. Oh, how convenient. There's screws. .95 PSI. Here. R22. Mm. 5-minute time delay. and then kick on. We will see what we got. Get some pictures of all the stuff that I need. Let's see, that's 8 gauge. 8 gauge wire. Gauge. Load up. Oh. That's how an estimate should look anyway, in my opinion. A bunch of pictures with the description on it. Wait for it to fire up. You want to play some fetch? I want to play some fetch. I gotta work, buddy. Alright, so this fired up. You can see, forgot to open up the high side. But the lady said it was low in refrigerant. The home inspector said it was low in refrigerant. Well, he wasn't kidding. What was that? I forgot, I hooked up the wrong hose. So that's what's going on here. So I'll put my high side so I can get a high side reading. Yeah, what was that? I can't have my gauge too. It's definitely low in refrigerant, and it's pretty low. It's not just a couple pounds. It's pretty low in refrigerant. So, and the problem is that this is R22. So when it's R22, the refrigerant's like liquid gold. It's very expensive. Now,
liquid gold AC we got, honey.
What?
A liquid gold AC.
Oh, yeah.
So it's an R22 system.
You have to speak really loud because it's getting hot up here.
It's the system's R22, and R22 is the older refrigerant. They phased that out.
But it's getting cheaper then.
I wish it was. I should have bought 10 jugs a few years ago. Put it that way. You know, it's definitely they're about $1,000 for the jug. You know, so we have to charge accordingly. And when it comes to something like this, it's going to be a rather expensive repair.
Yeah, but how much is the unit new?
So a new unit, something like this is about, if you're going to do the ductwork and the unit, it's anywhere around $6 grand, about $6 grand, maybe $6, $7 grand, depending on what kind of unit you go with. We give the customer options, you know, anywhere from the base model all the way up to whatever you're interested in.
I like the base one.
Me too. When it comes to working on it, me too. You know, I'm not I like technology, but all the bells and whistles on some things are a little over-engineered in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't want none of this fancy like thermostat things. You know that button where you push it high, low, all off.
I dig it. So, I still want to snoop around and see if I can at least get you guys some. Are you guys living here right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get you guys some AC for now, and then get you a quote on your replacing the system.
Can you splice that ductwork under there?
I'm gonna get in there and check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna get in there and check it out.
I know there's a big hole under there too. Okay. You know, if I got to get under there and cover
Starting hole or something. We don't want you falling in a hole.
Oh,
I mean, it's like a slide.
I got you.
Some critters slid down. But
well,
the good news is it ain't in there no more.
I can tell you, I know it's not in there anymore because I watched him go in there, and I was like, sweet. Go get him, doggy.
I've been letting both of them go in there every day during the day. I'll take the thing off and let them go through there.
That's smart, man.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Well, you see, because we had to put all this, he's put all this
was
down.
all like they could just go under it anywhere they wanted to.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all in. We're in with you, Victor. But there is one thing: if we do decide to go, you have to come back and go.
That's okay. I can be the helper. I'm a service guy by trade. I've been there, done that with the installation. And if you guys let the office know that, I can definitely come out and give them a hand.
All right.
I'd love to, for sure. So.
All right, we're going to leave you with all of it.
Okay.
Harvey, though, he might run off with some of your tools.
I know it. That's all right. Well, folks, there you have it. The unit's low in refrigerant. It's R22. She's toast. Customer's down. I'm gonna get underneath the mobile home here. I can see just flapping around there. It's not even connected. Supply just blowing in the wind there. Just got out from underneath the mobile home. The ductwork is all torn up. So I was gonna see if I can get this customer cooling until we can come back out with the new unit, but it ain't gonna happen. So on to the next one, fellas. All right, so we're here at the next call. Lady's garage is flooded out, and she just bought the house a couple days ago. Something about a pipe that's in the attic. The unit's in the attic in the garage, and I don't know. We'll see what we got here. It's a lot of water. Alright, we got a ream. And we got water in the auxiliary drain pan. I'm gonna go grab a flashlight so you guys can see. I guess you can see. I guess you can see just fine. Got water in the float switch. So we definitely got a drain problem. But I don't know if you guys can see this. We've got way more than just a drain problem. Somebody has this like totally removed or never installed a drain. What the heck? Some people's children. Look at that. There's no drain line. They got it to where it's draining into the auxiliary drain pan. Alright. Like they have it to where the drain is not even connected to the unit. The drain line. And it's draining into the auxiliary drain pan. And then the auxiliary drain pan is draining outside.
It's supposed to, this is what the inspector said, there was a cap on a drain. Maybe I could find it on my camera. And the drain was, the pipe was there, and it was supposed to go directly to there, and they needed to hook that up. So is that
Well, even that, the drain shouldn't be draining into the garage. Should be
No?
draining, yeah, it should be draining outside.
Oh, there's a spot that it should drain out outside?
It should, yeah. So somebody has piped it in, like there's no drain line coming from the drain pan from the unit
Okay.
and going outside. There's only a drain that's coming from the auxiliary, like emergency drain pan that sits underneath the unit.
Uh-huh.
And then that's draining outside, so we got to get you a drain line put in, is all it is.
Okay.
You know, and I'm sure if it's making all this condensation, I'm sure it's cooling just fine.
Yeah.
It just needs somewhere to remove the moisture.
Okay, all right, and it sounds like if it's pretty dry up there, then I'm not gonna have to replace the ceiling or anything down here.
Yeah, I think this is just a little bit of Kills paint. You know, once it dries out completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you put a little bit of Kills paint on top of it and paint it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just let it dry out completely before you do it.
Can you do me a favor though and see, the guy said if there's water in here, like in that gold thing that hangs down, the plug is off. Oh, I shouldn't ask you to do that, but the plug is off, but I wouldn't want you to.
Oh, you mean to see if there's water in there?
Yeah, see if there's
Okay,
water.
I can do that for
Yeah.
you. That's no problem. Let me go ahead and get this drain. I took a picture before, and I'll have a picture after the repair. And something like this is just going to be labor and materials, you know, and then your diagnostic fee. So,
Okay.
and then I'll check everything out, make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, because you know what, I'm gonna be a snowbird, and I was really nervous about that because I don't want.
You don't want to leave and then something happen.
I know.
Yeah,
Is
for
that,
sure.
Is that typical?
It does happen sometimes, but what I would recommend is every snowbird should have a maintenance plan with their air conditioner. Where we come out every 6 months. I don't know if you're available every 6 months.
Okay.
For us to come out, clean the drain line up, check everything out, make sure everything's okay, and just give you a nice report on what we found. If we didn't find anything, so be it, you know.
That sounds good. What about the filters? How often?
So the filter should be changed typically to your preference, but I would say about every 2 to 3 months, you know, and you'll have to, being you just bought the place, you'll have to check it in a couple months or even check it in a month, see how it's doing, and then just, you know, change it accordingly. So it may be 2 months, maybe 3 months. Some people change it every 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you check
I'll definitely check. Yeah.
Thank you,
I'll check it out. I'm gonna get you familiar with your unit. That way you
Okay.
can have a good standing with it.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
No problem. We're gonna get this drain line piped in. What a hack job. A little Florida hackery. See if I can't get comfortable. Oh. And of course, they didn't glue it. They didn't glue nothing. So I'm gonna actually pipe this into the drain, and then I'm gonna pop another float switch in here, because I mean this is not designed to have water sitting in it or rust out. And of course, I forgot my start fitting. Let me go get that. Be right back. Get that hand tight. Some glue on that thing. I can't tell you how many times I see some crazy stuff like this, man. This is crazy. I don't care what anybody says. This is some handyman hackery right here. A good glue joint on that. I'm gonna pop a T right next to it. I could have popped a T right there. Didn't really think about it, but I just popped me a not gonna do it right there. Oh, that'd be ideal. Right before that 90. Actually, I'm gonna do it right there. Get her on a maintenance plan and see if we can't keep this from being an issue. If we pop the T right there, we won't have an issue. Alright, there you have it. I insulate this up, some tape on it, and get me a cap on this. And then it should be good. I gotta go outside and see what's up where it pops out at, and see if it's trapped. All that good stuff. Put a pan switch in. Drain pan sitting slightly to the left. So I'm going to pop this in on the left side. Wire it up. And test it out. You guys missed that, but I just knocked it in. That's all it is. can adjust them. There's a set screw. And adjust the height of it. That's good height there. We got power coming in from the red, going through the safety switch, out of the safety switch, into the pan switch, out of the pan switch, and back up to the other side of the red, or yellow, whatever they broke. So now I'm going to cap this off. Piece of insulation, huh? Freaking heavy. None of this is glued. Crazy. And what the heck is this? Some glue on that puppy. A lot of glue on that puppy. Alright, so we got that capped off. We got the pan switch in. We got the drain line connected. And now we can test this thing out. Lady wants me to check her ceiling fan. See if it's got water in there, so I'm going to do that for her. Insulate this up, because we all know, or if you don't know, it's going to sweat. Unconditioned attic. So, nothing too fancy here. Trying to get the purpose done here. Moisture. Call back or something. So, put extra tape on this puppy. It's getting hot out. Bag's starting to heat up. A little slipperoo. The old slipperoo. Alright. Insulated pan switch, drain line. I'm gonna test it out. That's an interesting drain. He must have had lizards or a snake crawl up in there. Not really a big fan of that, but she just bought the house, so I'm gonna take it off there. I like that. I really like that. Seeing all the lizards running around. I'll leave it there. Boy, that thing's loud. I want to see if this drain, if I need to add a trap. How I'm going to do that, I'm going to get a lighter. Seeing if it's sucking in. And it's not sucking in. If it was sucking that flame in, then we'd have to add a trap. But it's obviously trapped in the wall. Alright, there you have it. The hackery service call. Somebody did some hack stuff. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. But we got the drain line piped in, auxiliary pan float switch put in, tested the drain. I did a couple other things, you know, insulated the TXV bulb was sitting there. I'm gonna go check my temperature splits, and then I'll be on to the next one.
The lady had no drain line, like no drain, like I don't know what.
There was no drain line. You've seen it. I mean, they piped in the auxiliary drain pan, didn't even cap off the drain line. That had to have been somebody who has no idea what they're doing.
Hack job.
I got the drain line piped in, put an auxiliary pan switch in, tested the float switches out, insulated the drain that I put in, tested the whole unit, you know, checked their pressures, checked the filter was dirty, and yeah, got down to 71, set to 71, so I think we're doing all right. I'm gonna get her on a maintenance contract, and we will see her in 6 months.